Hello everybody, and welcome to App Edits on Instagram and Pro App Edits on YouTube. Go give us a follow on Instagram and subscribe here. This channel will be about edits and skin tutorials and probably much more how-to videos. So today I'm going to be doing a LeBron edit. You can do this really on any sports. So let's get started. So first you want to go to File, Open. You're going to want to go get your high resolution or HD picture. Make sure it's HD, otherwise it won't work well and it will look pretty bad. You're going to want to crop it to Instagram size if you're an Instagrammer. The crop size will be both 11, all ones basically. So let's get as close as we can to it or exactly on it. And I know we can get exactly on it, there we go. And now you're going to want to put your player about the exact middle, or as much middle as you can, and then you're going to want to press crop and crop, so double crop. Now you're going to want to go to Filter, Topaz Labs, Topaz Adjust 5, and now you're going to go to scroll down until you see HDR Sketch. You're going to click there, and now your adaptive exposure is going to be at 90. If I can get it to 90. And your regions is going to be at 30. And your contrast is going to be 0.50. And your brightness is going to be 0. Or 0.02, or as close as you can get to 0. Now, protect highlights, I always put at 0.7, and I always leave protect shadows at whatever the default is. And now I go to details. You turn up your strength to 2.40 and your detail boost only up to 0.95. Now it gives it kind of a crisp look, and so now what you want to do is scroll down so you can see a lot of it. And now you're going to want to go to threshold and turn that up actually to 0.25. Now actually turn it down, I think, to about 0.10. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's turn it up to 0.15. 14. Yeah. Alright guys, you probably, depending on your picture, want to mess with that. But for today, I think it's going to be 0.14. My radius is always going to be 50, and I sharpen it to about 2. Or as close as you can get to 2. I can never quite get on it. So now you go down to color. You want to turn your adaptive saturation just to about 20. Otherwise the background will stand out more than the player. Now you're going to want to get your color regions and turn that up to 30. And now turn your saturation. Actually, don't do your saturation first. You want to do your saturation boost first. So you're going to want to actually put your saturation boost down to 50. If you get there. And your saturation boost. See how it's kind of black? Most people like it this way, but most people want color, so you're just gonna go over to saturation and boost it up to 1.40 usually. That usually makes it look good. And see the original so far, and we're just half done, and it's looking great so far, guys. So now you're gonna scroll down. You don't want to do anything with the hue, otherwise it's gonna change the colors really weird. It doesn't look good, so you just want to leave it at the default. And you're gonna skip the curve tool after. Well, you're not going to do curve tool. You're going to want to go to noise though. Turn your superpression or whatever you want to call it up to 1.01 or as close as you get to 1, and your amount just down to 60. Now once you get to 6.60, you're going to want to go to finishing touches, and you're going to want to go to grain. You turn your grain color up to 90. And turn your grain contrast down to 20. And your grain size all the way up. And the last thing you have to do is you have to go to transparency and turn your overall transparency to about 0.20 to kind of blend it in. So far we've done that. Now what we want to do is press apply. Do not press OK, otherwise it will discard all of your edits so far. But now you're going to want to go to exactly where you were. Now just scroll down more and go to portrait drama. And now you're not going to want to do too much in here. You're going to want to turn down your grain contrast to about 0.20 and your grain size up all the way again. So it kind of makes it a little less grain. Your overall transparency, we'll do that first, will be 0.20. Now we'll scroll all the way up to this, and we're going to turn that down to 0.30. And your regions up to 20. Your contrast, don't touch. Your brightness, if you know a little bit brighter, you should touch it, and you should brighten it, but for here I don't think we need to. Protect highlights, same thing as always. You want this at 0.7, this at 0.5. And now scroll down. Now your strength, you're going to want to probably turn up to about 0.40. And you're going to let that load and go to detail boost and put that at 140 also. And now scroll down and put your threshold at absolute 0, or as close as you can get to 0. And you're going to scroll down to saturation. Same thing here, you're going to put that just a little bit higher, 0.80, and put this saturation just a little bit higher than last time also, at about 1.62. Now, I'm going to turn down my saturation boost to 0.60 now, because that's a little red. That's a little bit better. Now, basically, you just want your suppression up to 120, or 50, sorry. Or as close as you get to 150. And let that load, and there you go. Now you just want to press apply. And let that load up, now press OK. Now we only have one more step left to get rid of most of this like crisp stuff, which sometimes stays and sometimes doesn't. But so you want to go to filter also, and then topaz again, and you're going to want to go to denoise. And then first you're going to want to scroll up to his face. And so go to overall strength and turn it to about 0.50 first, and see how that turns it. And that made it look pretty good, better. You know, just shadow, mess around with it, but you probably want it 0.40 to about 70, and that's about good, I think. Let's see how that loads it. Yeah, okay. And turn this up to about 0.75. Now you want to, since he's wearing red, you're gonna want to up it about 0.40, I believe. But if he's not wearing red at all, don't touch it. You're going to want to scroll down, correct black level, and you're going to want to put that about 150, or as close as you can get to it again, and scroll down, and depending on like how it looks, you're going to want to just do a little bit of that, not much of it. So now I'm just going to press OK, and let that load up, and let's see how it turned out. Now that jersey is strange, I know, so you can go back in and tone that down a little bit, but I think that looks pretty cool, and his face is much better and his arms look super dope. So go subscribe, follow us on Instagram. When you comment down below, if you do, please leave a lot of skins, or what can make this skin look better, or how you did on this skin, or just put skins below so I can use them, and I'll make them on videos. And so thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed our first video, and subscribe for more if you want to. See you later guys. Thanks.